had quite a rounded experience at the University of Oklahoma because I paid for a portion of my education, so I had a job. I was in a fraternity, and I went to the university's College of Engineering. So there were 3 or 4 different areas of friendships and relationships that I had. The engineering relationships were certainly the most serious because that's where you had to go in and study and learn. Developed great friendships in all the different arenas, both at work, at the fraternity, and at the College of Engineering. And interestingly, my friendships at the fraternity were the ones that continued for the first few years out of college, but the ones out of engineering were the ones that have remained solid over the years. And as I've met other people that are from the university and out of the engineering department, have become very good friends, business friends, and personal friends with those that graduated from the University of Oklahoma in engineering. What engineering taught me was just a fundamental analytical ability to ask those questions. Don't shy away from the complicated questions. Some things may be so complex that you're scared of them, but as you just piece them out in individual chunks and address them one at a time, it's just like living life, one day at a time sometimes, one little problem at a time, and ultimately you get to a pretty good solution.
That's good.
And then realizing too that engineering comes up with different solutions sometimes, and being open-minded enough to say, Joe's solution over here may be just as good, if not better, than mine.
Right.
So how do I adapt mine or his, or how do I put them together and work to even a better solution? I would say that don't get caught up and stressed out about whether you know what you're going to do in life or not. You're studying a certain curriculum, you're studying a certain engineering degree perhaps. In my case, I wasn't really sure what a chemical engineer did until I graduated and started interviewing for jobs. Oddly enough, we'd never been through the daily rigors of what an engineer did. We knew how to work some of the problems they were faced with, but we weren't faced with true engineering work. You'll learn most of what you do as an engineer after you get out, because it's the application of those concepts and those technical capabilities. The application of that is what's going to help you become a wonderful engineer. So I've got several memories, not only from work and the fraternity, but crazy remembrances from the university too. My senior year, we had our capstone project. We had our final senior project that we had to do, and there were 3 of us working on our project, and we were supposed to gasify coal into natural gas. And that was our project, and we had to build this facility that would actually burn the coal to a hot enough temperature to gasify into natural gas. There were a lot of other components to it and formulas we had to go through, but we managed to get an A in the course because we got the temperature so high the professor told us to shut it down before we burned something up, and we got an A because we fundamentally did it right. We just didn't quite have the control measures on it that we probably should have.